Greetings, brothers and sisters. Very few people give any real thought to the reason for their existence. Something maybe when you're a kid, when you enter into adolescence, maybe, you think about having some overall purpose to your existence. But by the time people reach adulthood and they have to engage with the beastly system, it's just about keeping their head above water, either financially or emotionally or any number of stresses and traumas that they're experiencing just to get through their daily existence. I mean, this is in developed countries where people have free time and proper nutrition. In developing countries where people don't have enough to eat, they don't have food security, they don't have any sort of an education, the ability for abstract thought. I mean, they don't even have the possibility of asking such a profound question. For them, an existential question doesn't exist. And for most people, even educated people, people in Western cultures, people with the ability to sit around and ponder such things really don't. People think about money, having some sort of good job or good employment, maybe being famous, something like this, some kind of material goals, right? Hitting the lottery of life in one extent or another, becoming a social media celebrity or something like that. They think about maybe having kids, whatever, family life, but never ask the question, why are they here specifically? Why are you here specifically? The majority of people believe in a soul. The majority of people believe in the original word for it, the Atman, which came from ancient India 200,000 years ago. That there is some spiritual essence that manifests their physical body and their existence as a physical being. And the 5 major religions all believe that there's an existence of a soul. And people even outside of religions believe that they have a soul that's animating their existence, the soul that is the true essence of what they are as a human being, a spiritual spark that breathes life into their physical reality. So if you have a soul, your soul has a purpose that goes beyond your physical existence, goes beyond the mundane reasons, the pleasures and the pains that you experience as a human being, the miseries and the sufferings you experience, as well as the joys and the things that you want to do and the things that you seek out. In terms of gratification and sensory stimulation, physical gratification and sensory stimulation and things like this. But the religions fail to guide you on what that soul's path is. The religions themselves are power organizations, materialistic in nature, and they act as a middleman between you and God, giving you promises of something glorious afterlife, some heaven, someplace, and threats of some, hellish-like existence if you don't do what they say. Religions aren't about finding your soul's path, finding the true meaning of your existence and the reason that you're here. And they're not about finding and connecting with the divinity that resides within you. If you have a soul, if you have a spiritual essence, which is divine in nature, then you have divinity within you. God is there within each person. And they might have some teachings. Some of the teachings are about this, but they don't encourage you to pursue this relationship with the divinity inside you. And of course, the beastly material system does everything in its power to dissuade you from having a relationship with the divinity within you, finding your soul's path, and finding your true purpose of being. So what happens when you have a world full of people who have no idea why they're here and are disconnected from the essence that created them? So this is what I cover, the central theme of my 3 YouTube channels, Pockets of the Future, Apocalypse Now, and Gratefullness Meditation. In a humorous, light way, I examine the nature of human existence and that everyone has a path, a reason for their existence, something to contribute to our overall collective good, and building a society based in the divinity that resides within all of us, and examining what's happening in a world that doesn't have that, a world without a guiding light, a guiding purpose, a divine reason for existence, and people expressing their divinity within them. A system that pulls the lower nature out of each individual and all of us collectively and hijacks your soul's path and takes you on a materialistic path that only leads to depression, anxiety, and victim consciousness. And what happens when that system collapses, a system that we're 100% dependent on, a system that's on the verge of collapsing, leaving us all to figure things out in a time of fear and chaos. If you're interested in pursuing this, and the link to this video and all my videos on all 3 channels are the other channels and playlists, and 2 hours upon hours of content exploring these ideas. Only spirituality will save this world. It's Paul Romano, definitely pointing for the apocalypse and the ascension. Everyone have a blessed day and be grateful.